Ted Nugent, Motor City Madman, coming to Kentucky here in a couple of weeks, August 19th. Are you excited about coming to Kentucky?
Nathan, I'm excited being an American. I'm an excited guy. I love exciting music. I got an exciting band with incredibly exciting guitar tones. I have an exciting barbecue every day. America's exciting if you do it right. Happy barbecue rock and roll season to you, Nathan.
Have you ever done any hunting in Kentucky?
You know, I have not, but I'm dying to do so. I get some wonderful invitations every year, and I thank everybody because Kentucky's really coming on strong as one of the destination quality hunting states. So I salute the game department and the great hunting families of Kentucky. But by the time I'm done touring every year, by September 4th this year, Nathan, on Sonic Baptism 2016, I will have performed my 6,571st concert. So when I'm done touring all across the world like I have for the last 50 plus years, when hunting season comes, which by the way will be the next morning after the last gig, when hunting season comes on, I stay home. I like to spend every day with my unbelievable wife Shemaine and my wonderful dogs Happy and Sadie on our Texas ranch. We have incredible hunting, wonderful exotics, hogs, varmints. We have white-tailed deer like you can't believe, and turkeys, and small game squirrels, and quail, and doves, and it's heaven on earth. And then in October, November, I've always spent my traditional hunting season up here in Michigan on the Nugent family sacred swamp. So I don't leave home very much. I love my wife, dogs, bed, kitchen, and bathroom, and I love my tree stands. I have the best tree stands in the world. A wonderful success story. A salute to you all. The whole world looks at Kentucky and sees this incredible elk reintroduction. So congratulations and a salute and a thank you for that incredible success story. But, 2016, I'm 68 years old this year. This will be my 68th hunting season. I was literally on my dad's back in the northern forests of Michigan in 1949 before my first birthday, and I've never missed a hunting season. It's really a very powerful quality of life, American dream endeavor for the Nugent family, like it is for so many millions and millions of American families. So we celebrate that the reason there are more deer and more turkey and more elk and more buffalo and more geese and more mountain lions and more bear in North America than ever before. There were more buffalo a couple hundred years ago, but there's more buffalo in America right now than over 150 years. And with the deer and the turkey and the cougar and the bear and the geese, there's more of those game species than ever in recorded history. And that's because of hunters, fishermen, and trappers and the game departments that we finance so that we have a sustained yield, habitat carrying capacity, science-based hunting season. And what a great, great time. 2016, I guarantee you, Nathan, going to be the best hunting season of my life. Come on, how can you not want to play my music? I mean, I've always had the greatest musicians in the world at my side, going all the way back before the Amboy Dukes, my band, the Lourdes, in Detroit in 1961. We won the Michigan Battle of the Bands, and we opened up for the Supremes at Cobo Hall. So I've always had unbelievable, gifted, hard-working musicians at my side. And this year with Jason Hartless, this 21-year-old monster drummer from Detroit, he has so much energy and attitude and spirit and funk and groove. And then Greg Smith, probably the greatest bass player in the world. When you got guys like this at your side playing these amazing songs, and come on, there's no songs like Dog Eat Dog or Free for All or Cat Scratch Fever or Fred Bear or Stranglehold or Gonzo or Snakeskin Cowboys. We have the greatest songs in the world. I can't wait to get on stage every night with these guys. In fact, if I wasn't in this band, I'd follow these guys around the world and watch them. They have such energy, and the music has such spirit that I consider myself the luckiest guitar player in the world. How could I ever stop? And then regarding the hunting season, my God, I got to literally concentrate so as I drive down the highways on tour that I'm not looking at habitat, that I'm actually paying attention to the road, because I love the great outdoors. I love the mystical flight of the arrow. I love my reasoning predator resource stewardship duties and call the wild. It's more exciting today at 68 than it ever has been. And remember, we're talking a long, long time. I've always hunted with the bow and arrow. I've and make sure that we balance the habitat and we keep wildlife healthy, not just game, but non-game. I mean, songbirds need to have deer habitat too, and make room for next year's production for fawns and the new crop of wildlife. That's science 101. So I knew that we had to promote it and celebrate it in an honest, down-to-earth fashion. That's why our show's been #1, because we like to kill animals and gut them and butcher them and eat them. I mean, that's God's perfection, tooth, fang, and claw, and that's why our show's been #1. Well, I think the most important statement is that, yes, my name is Ted Nugent. I'm an American citizen. I think if we're honest, which I try to be to the best of my ability, I think we have to admit that our #1 responsibility as an American is to participate, to engage in this sacred experiment in self-government. I mean, we the people, and the reason that America has been going downhill and just embarrassingly criminal and corrupt government, power-abusing government, punks everywhere you look, and the media is just nothing but a big gang of liars most of the time. In academia, I mean, you get kids graduating from American schools who can't even talk, much less read or write or add or subtract. I mean, we're really producing the dumbest people in the world, but there's still a bunch of really smart, conscientious, caring, participating, we the people experimenter and self-governments out there, and we're putting pressure on our elected employees to be accountable to their sacred oath to the U.S. Constitution. So I'm performing my basic duties as an American by raising hell and demanding accountability from those that I elect to work for we the people. And I think it's a tragic condition when you've got a president. The president of the United States is basically a pathological liar. I mean, the numbers of lies that this man throws at us on a daily basis. And then you've got a Democratic nominee. Hillary Clinton is a candidate for the presidency. This woman should be in jail. Loretta Lynch should be in jail. She glaringly tampered with evidence in Orlando when she edited the 911 tapes of the Voodoo Allah slaughter. I mean, she tampered with evidence. That's a felony. And she's the Attorney General, for God's sakes. And then the media will report that I didn't show up to a concert because of lack of ticket sales. When we showed up to the concert and it was sold out. They call me a racist. I'm not a racist. They call me a draft dodger. I'm not a draft dodger. They claim I am a one-hit wonder. I'm on tour 50 years later selling out concerts in 2016. The media hates me because I am untouchable in promoting the God-given individual right guaranteed by the U.S. Constitution, right of we the people to keep and bear arms. They cannot debate me, so they have to lie and scam, and I couldn't be more proud because the biggest punks in the world hate me, which proves I'm a damn good American. Yeah, Donald Trump seems to be the man for the ages right now. This is a nasty cleanup culture war where we're trying to get back to the Constitution. We're not. I mean, my God, we've swayed so far from it. Do you realize there's no Second Amendment in California? It's infringed. Those elected employees in California should all be charged with a felony infringement. There's no Second Amendment in New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Delaware, Rhode Island, Illinois. There's no Second Amendment. You can't keep and bear arms with going through all kinds of governmental bureaucratic hoops and getting written permission to have a God-given guaranteed constitutional right. I mean, where do you have to have a written permission from the government for your First Amendment rights? You don't. But you do for your Second Amendment in every state. So we're fighting hard, and I think Donald Trump is the right guy because he's coming forth with accountability, where he references the Constitution, and that he will adhere to and respect that sacred oath to the Constitution, and that he will put America first. Hillary Clinton doesn't want to put America first. Hillary Clinton wants those 100 million Americans ferocious. My band is so good, it's stupid. We're insane. James Brown, Wilson Pickett, Sam and Dave, high energy. We're like Little Richard meets Bo Diddley and Chuck Berry and Trainwreck. I mean, my guys are so intense. The music is so much fun. Yeah, just talk to somebody before you come. Talk to somebody who's been to a Ted Nugent concert before, and they'll hug you and get you ready for it. But it's a lot of fun. It's no holds barred. It's really, really the ultimate American rhythm and blues rock and roll party. And if you're not having fun with me, you're weird. Freedom is not free. We work with a lot of children's charities, a lot of law enforcement charities, and a lot of military charities. But if people would visit OperationFinallyHome.org, OperationFinallyHome.org. This is a great military charity where we build free homes, no-cost custom homes for the heroes of the U.S. military and their families, because the VA has let them down all too often, and we the people have to make up for it. OperationFinallyHome.org will take your donation and quadruple it and build a custom, beautiful home for the heroes who have sacrificed so much. So God bless America, and God bless the U.S. military, and God bless law enforcement, and God bless real rock and rollers, Nathan.
All right. Thanks for calling, Ted.
Live it up, man.
Later.